Hello and how for a day. I'm Major Neil Fisher, Public Affairs Officer for Marine Corps Activity Guam. Two things that I really enjoy about being here in Guam is seeing the beauty of the island from the seat of my motorcycle and all the food. So hang out with me while I explore Guam and meet some great people who can really cook. Today I'm in beautiful Santa Rita in the home of Commander Bart Hall and his wife, the lovely and talented Susan Hall. Commander Hall is the commanding officer of Navy Munitions Command, East Asia Division Unit Guam. Today we will be making his command famous Talofofo Pulled Pork Chili. Sir, Susan, thank you for inviting us into your home today.
Hi for day, Major. Hi for day to the viewers of Guam.
Half a day.
It's a pleasure having you here, and it's also our pleasure to show you the way we cook our Talofofo Pulled Pork Chili.
Okay, then if you're ready, let's get down to the ingredients required for this dish.
Okay, great. What we have here, we have a pork shoulder. The ingredients is actually a rub. It's called an applewood rub is what I use. We're going to go ahead and take that rub. What we're going to do is we want to coat all of the surfaces just with a light coating of the rub.
Is that good?
That's good, yeah. Just go ahead and rub it a little bit and you can feel it sticking as you're doing it. You can feel it sticking to it. So that's it. This is a bone out shoulder.
Okay.
So we're going to cover all of the inside. This is actually where the bone of the pork shoulder would be.
Share with us how you came by calling this Talofofo Pulled Pork.
We have a phenomenal relationship with our sister village, Talofofo. We like to exchange culture, exchange cuisine.
Food's important here in Guam.
Oh, it's awesome here in Guam. We got a lot of dishes from them, and I bring over the chili and I bring over the pulled pork, and one day I said, you know what, I wonder how that combined that would be. And everybody fell in love with it. The next step is put it in the smoker. We are going to smoke this anywhere from 12 to 16 hours. If you're smoking a pork shoulder, what you want when you put it in the smoker is you want the fat part up, because all that drizzle or all that, as this melts, if you will, in the smoker, you want all that to run down the sides and actually flavor the meat even more. So
fat side up.
Fat side up. Be careful with the sides and just set it right in there. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
That is awesome. And once the internal temperature gets to 200 degrees, it's ready and it's going to fall apart and it's going to be awesome.
So, sir, the pork shoulder smells great, but there's a second part of this Talofofo Pulled Pork Chili.
Exactly.
And that's the chili. So let's talk about the ingredients.
In this bowl we have the chili mix, masa flour, and the chili mix is to season the chili. Masa flour for thickening the chili. Garlic powder and a garlic that we're going to use for when we brown the meat. Okay. Salt, pepper, diced tomatoes, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 2 cans of kidney beans, and tomato sauce. This is the pork that was in the smoker for 16 hours that we pulled apart. This is one of the special ingredients I like to think to the chili. This is I had a regular chili recipe that was everything but this, but this is hot Italian sausage.
Hot Italian sausage.
Hot Italian sausage.
How
Okay.
are we doing with this?
We're doing okay. If you want to just pour that ground beef in, all we're doing there is just getting the ground beef reheated. Just pour it all in.
Pour it all.
Now as we move over to the crock pot, while this is cooking, no real order, but combine all the ingredients. I've got about a cup of water in there already, just to get it heated up. Mix that in really good.
Okay.
So now we're waiting for this to brown. A pinch of pepper, same thing with the salt, and then that is garlic powder.
Garlic powder. Oh, sir, this smells amazing.
We're going to take that off the stove, scoop that out, and put it right in the crock pot. What we just cooked right now was the chili before the pulled pork. This was the chili recipe.
Okay, this is our pulled pork. This is after 12 to 16 hours of smoking in the smoker. We're just going to mix this up just like the last, right?
Mix it all in like we did the last stuff. Now the last thing that we're going to do, you can see that everything seems to be combined, but it's still separate.
Okay.
We're going to take this flour. This is masa flour, and what this serves is as an agent to pull it all together. So
you said this is masa flour.
Masa flour. We're done. Now we just put the lid on, walk away for 30 minutes.
We had the prep time in the beginning, probably what, 10-15 minutes of seasonings, rubbing the pork shoulder. Then we have the 12 to 16 hours in the smoker.
Right.
Once we've browned the ground beef, pulled pork, Italian sausage, put all of that stuff along with all of the ingredients for the chili in the crock pot, and then we let this sit for another 30 minutes or so.
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
What do you think? Should we try it?
I think we should absolutely try it.
Okay.
Wow, this is delicious. Well, we've been joined by the lovely and talented Miss Susan and the most beautiful woman in all of Puppet Land, Miss Yvonne. You can taste the seasonings. You can still smell some of the garlic, the salt and pepper, just perfect. Great dish, sir. Before we go, I'd like to thank you and Miss Susan for inviting us into your home to show us how you make this Talofofo Pulled Pork Chili.
Major Yvonne, it was awesome opportunity. I mean, and the viewers on Guam appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate you coming into our home and letting us let us show you how to do this great dish. I mean, we've been enjoying it for years, and it's our pleasure to let the viewers on Guam as well as yourself and Yvonne share it with us. So thanks for the opportunity.
All right, that'll do it for this Island Palate. Tune in next time as we discover new foods and recipes in great places with great people around Guam. Adios.